Pipped him.
Just 700 or 800 more of those, Phil.
With 3 spades as well. The ultra flush, as they call it in the PLO streets. I don't think that's what they call it, by the way.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll put that in my little.
I don't know
notebook.
why I said that. I don't know why I said that.
Well, that's part of. Hey, that's part of being a broadcaster, making up your own stuff. We got a pot size bet on the river from Phil on table 2.
After it went check on the turn, so would assume that this jack can definitely help him in the way of some straights, potentially even jacks full.
And that looked like a big bluff from Phil.
Have not seen it yet.
Check it out.
But you don't especially love to hear it. Called down by just the naked ace, 8-6-5. Yeah, Phil has a pretty reasonable hand to bluff with, I think. Didn't block the brick flush draw, blocked both straights, and Venividi just makes the absolute hero with the stone naked ace. Ooh. Not sure if you've seen the action yet, but a 17K pot brewing on the left.
Much bigger than that by showdown. Up, down, can, noting that Phil's back $50,000 from an hour ago. It's true. More or less.
I would say there's very likely not some kind of real-time software assist going on with Venividi. I don't think that. I feel like you insult Phil Galfond's intelligence quite aggressively when you assume that he would take a matchup with somebody that he would assume would be so shady to run real-time software. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's not. Leveling those sorts of accusations at people is. Look, there's honor amongst the high stakes world. The folks that play these sorts of stakes, they tend to know each other pretty well. I would be shocked. Like, we don't know who Venny. I don't think no one knows.
Oh, and a Phil 3-bet pots the turn here, it looks like.
Big pot brewing on table 1. 25,000. We're on the river.
On the river.
Here in real time. And bam, Phil moves all in for his last 13,000. Venividi calls. Phil shows it's a chop pot. We should be at least 3,200, 3,300 hands into today's session. We've got 3,600 in the pot, table 2. VV betting half pot, 8-6-4, 2 diamonds.
Again, generally assuming this is a slightly favorable board for Venividi and a 3-bet pot. We'll just assume like any board like under a 10, it's just going to be better for like connected board like this under like a 10. I would say it was just going to be better for the in position player. They're just simply going to have more of what connects with this board than Phil will have as a 3-better. And probably a good, probably a pretty reasonable barrel card for Venividi as well here.
And barrel he does.
Another 2/3 bet. So last time we saw a 2/3 bet, it was also on a paired board on the turn. So maybe we're maybe this is a trend.
Phil calls. River's a king, which could connect.
I mean, it can be good for Phil, right? He can have kings. Both players probably though have a pretty similar amount of kings, right?
Kings,
and he didn't get the bet in, which is obviously unfortunate.
He decided to fire it off on the river. It got
unlucky. He did.
Yeah.
He did, and he had 8s full. Yeah, there it is. Wow, and he had the king blocker. Holy shit. That is a crazy beat for Venividi. A one-outer.
We've seen most of those pots
Go to
Go
Veni
Veni
Vidi.
Vidi's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
so we're looking to have some fun. We're looking to sweat big action. We're looking to have a good time. And then, obviously, strategy is something we want to work in when we can. But yeah, if you guys are looking for dense strat talk, I would recommend, trying to look up some more training videos. This is
I don't
not
know
going to be
about
the
that
place
though.
for
This does feel pretty dense at this point. I feel like we have definitely cultivated a pretty dense environment.
it. I think I I would like to go more from dense to dank.
Dank. Okay, we
I
have
want to
definitely cultivated a dank environment. That is
we wanted to get more
100%
dank in
true.
here. This is a dank raise, dank flop raise. This is a huge pot already on the flop. Table number 2. We got a big one on the table number 1
Table
as
one as
well.
well. It's quite a dank river on table one as well. This
We're
king.
having a real
Bit of
dank
a
fest. This is going to be all in on the flop. We've got the nut flush draw for Vinny Vidi. He misses.
and Phil wins.
Phil wins,
Phil
indeed.
wins.
That was
Momentum.
huge.
That was huge. Is that the biggest pot? No, 52K. That was a 60K pot, I believe.
That looks like that will do it for today's session. Let's see if that 718 hands updates again. I assume it will, since there's one hand still in progress as far as the stream is concerned. I have to check out those final stats on the update, but for now, it looks like Phil's stuck 160 on the day. That's 8 buy-ins. Add that to his previous stuckage.